Kigali's food scene is evolving, with international cuisine bringing new flavor to the city. From Mid-Eastern delicacy to West African spices, Russian classics and Indonesian specialties. Restaurant owners and chefs are working to introduce local to global dishes while facing unique challenges in sourcing ingredients and adapting to local tastes. Falafel, a South Sudanese and Middle Eastern restaurant in Nyamirambo's Car-Free Zone. Chef and owner Mohammed Khalifa has been serving authentic dishes here for 2 years.
My name is Mohammed Khalifa and I'm from Sudan. I am the founder of Falafel. We are located in Mamaranj, Biryogo, Nyamirambo, Car-Free Zone. Our restaurant is called Falafel. The food that we have is Middle Eastern, like it comes from the Middle Eastern kitchen. Some of the stuff that we have are ful and falafel, hummus. We have baba ganoush, we have mahshi, we have moussaka, and we have cheeseburgers, we have shawarma. We don't have a long list of items on our menu, but so we try to just specialize in everything that we do. We try to do it with good quality. Ingredients that go into the items that we have, we import most of it. Most of it is imported. For example, we have the falafel. For the falafel, we need 2 items, which are chickpeas and also tahini sauce, which is made out of sesame. Both of these items we have to import it, and we import it. There's a supermarket here that we work very closely to that supplies us with everything that we need. It's called Sharma Supermarket, and they basically specialize in providing a lot of the different Middle Eastern, Indian, Arab ingredients that we cannot find it in the Rwandan market. So this supermarket is called Sharma, and we've been working with them for almost 2 years now. It is quite expensive. The reason why it's expensive is because all of it is imported, and then everything that is imported in Rwanda is going to also have to fall under the custom charges. It would be great to see maybe young businessmen, like Rwandan young businessmen who would be interested to start to know about all these ingredients that we use and maybe plan to farm it here.
Despite the challenges, he believes local business could play a bigger role in supplying key ingredients, which would help lower costs for a restaurant like his.
The benefits of being on the Amaranj street is that, first of all, it's a very busy, it has a high traffic, there's a lot of movements from the community people, from the Rwandese who live outside of Nyamirambo. They come a lot here, and also there's a lot of foreigners, there's a lot of tourists that comes also, and the street is becoming more of a tourist attraction now. The benefit that we have is that the rent is quite low, so therefore we could, although we are buying more expensive, the ingredients that we buy are quite expensive, but we still have that advantage of the rent being very low. So we don't have to, it depends, different businesses, they price their businesses differently, but for us, we try to make our food affordable, because it's always good to sell than to just make an expensive meal and then you don't have a lot of customers that come to you.
In Remera, La Bijanaise offers a taste of Ivory Coast and other West African cuisine. The restaurant was founded by Ange Alfred Gobia's mother, who saw a gap in the market for West African food in Kigali.
L'idée d'abord est venue de notre mère, Madame Aminata Kamara, qui a décidé de venir visiter un peu le Rwanda. Et elle a comme ça trouvé l'idée de venir installer un restaurant ivoirien, puisque quand elle a fait la visite, il n'y avait pas de restaurant Ouest Afrique au Rwanda. Alors, on a été les premiers restaurants à ouvrir ici, comme un restaurant Ouest Afrique. C'était pendant le temps du Covid. COVID-19.
At first, many locals were hesitant to try dishes like achieke and aloko. But over time, with word of mouth and a growing customer base, Rwandans have started embracing Ivorian cuisine.
Ah, au début, avec notre bouffe, c'était un peu compliqué, c'était un peu difficile parce que au début, les clients qui venaient, c'était des Rwandais. Et quand ils venaient, ils demandaient toujours les repas de chez eux. Et comme ça, notre mère a décidé aussi de leur faire goûter un peu les mets Ouest Afrique. Voilà. On a commencé d'abord par le poisson braisé, le poulet braisé, le yassa. Et ils ont au début pas trop aimé, puisqu'ils ne connaissaient pas. Mais au fur et à mesure qu'ils venaient, il y a d'autres qui demandaient maintenant que c'est typique le repas ivoirien ou le repas Ouest Afrique. Ils ont même laissé de côté leur repas et à chaque fois c'est pour nous. Dans le début c'était un peu difficile, mais maintenant ça va. Les ingrédients pour les repas, pour les assaisonnements, on en trouve un peu ici, et en Côte d'Ivoire et au Cameroun.
For Russian entrepreneurs, Evgen Pukov and Boris Kachanov, starting a food business in Kigali meant first introducing something familiar: burgers. Their restaurant, Burger Bros, became popular for its fast, juicy burgers.
My name is Boris, that's a Russian name.
My name is Yevgeny. So first of all, we're from Russia, Moscow, right? And we're chefs. We really enjoy to cook. It's our thing. We're not some dentists who opened a restaurant. We're actual chefs who opened a restaurant. So, and we knew what we were doing. And to start with, we came to Rwanda and we started serving dumplings and other Russian food around Rwanda to our fellow Russians and other Scandinavians and Europeans, and we were thinking about opening a restaurant, and we were trying to understand which one would it be. So me and Boris, we realized that, what do we like the most? We love burgers. Burgers are amazing. We know how to cook them really well, and they're easy and they're fast for us. So we just started doing this on Kisimenti. We came in Kisimenti and opened the Burger Bros here. Together we were cooking out on the street. We met a guy called Hassan Karambizi. He was out playing pool, and basically we got to know each other, and we were like, you're a good manager, we're good cooks, let's start this thing together and then let's see where it's gonna take us. So we know how to manage this kind of business, so we started low. But then when we realized that Rwandans really appreciate our food, that's when we started to be serious about it, and we started to understand that we can open a network. We can even go into franchisee and all these kind of things.
Now with Borishka, they are bringing authentic Russian and European cuisine to Kigali. But training Rwandan chefs to prepare dishes like borscht and pelmeni wasn't easy.
How much did it take us?
I think like several months to teach, and then you just improve every single day.
And control.
You train. You
Religion.
train them.
Our religion is control.
Yeah, so we want to teach our ways of doing business and our ways of cooking, and also our ways of serving customer and treating customer. That's very important. Well, once again, so it took to teach a person, it takes maybe a couple of months. But then, like we say, 100 years you live, 100 years you learn.
It's like this, and our guys really proud of them. They're really doing a great job. And nowadays, the Russians and the Ukrainians and the Eastern Europeans that come to our restaurant and they eat here, they tell us this. They tell us, this is better than I tried in my country. You know what I mean? So they can eat food from our country in Rwanda, which tastes sometimes even better. Because our guys, they're doing a really good job. Like these dumplings, you can't take the difference between, tell the difference between Rwandan dumplings and Russian dumplings.
Today, their team has mastered these recipes, proving that international dishes can be made locally without losing their authenticity.
Everything is locally made always. We try to make everything local because we try to make everything not overpriced, available for all the customers. For example, this is the dumplings. Yeah, we call them pelmeni. They come in 6 different variations. You can do more than that, but in our restaurant, 6 different variations. 3 are vegan, 3 are carnivore. And this is a Mongol dish which has been appropriated into Russia. So these are the crepes, the blini. They're also, for example, they are a Russian dish, the pancakes. But pancakes, they are universal. It's something which is made everywhere. Somewhere it's a chapati, somewhere it's a pita bread. So it is a crepe like this. But if you destroy it, in the middle you have the meat, right, which has been fried up with some spices and some veggies. And what we usually do is we take it and we put it into sour cream like this, right? So you have this situation here, and then we eat it.
And you in Rwanda, you have all same products like we have. That's why it's not a big deal for us to cook our traditional things. For example, borscht, it's made out of a beetroots, beef, there's a cabbage, potato, everything you have here.
At Borneo restaurant, chef Pierre Ngendahimana runs the only Indonesian restaurant in Kigali. The challenges: many customers were unfamiliar with the dishes like rendang and nasi goreng.
Twatangiye bisa n'ibigoranye kuko abantu b'Abanyarwanda ntabwo biyumvishaga indyo Indonesia, ntabwo bari bayizi, ariko uko twatekaga twasobanuriraga umuntu ugiye utugana uko inteko ikoze, uko ibimeze yihiye na teste ibifite mu gigeze ku isahani umuntu agiye kuyikonsoma. Rero gake gake bagiye bayikunda, abagiye batugana mu minsi ya mbere, uko ugenda ukagara undi muntu ugenda uzana umukiriya mushya, usanga bigiye byamamara mu Banyarwanda kuri n'igihe byagereye hanze y'u Rwanda, ukabona ko abantu bose nta kibazo bisanga iki muri Indonesian food.
My name is Amri. I'm actually backpacking around East Africa for 1 month, and I'm here in Kigali for 3 days. I come from Indonesia, from Jakarta, the capital city, and I check online what are the good restaurants in Kigali, and one of them is Borneo in Kigali. And I thought, whoa, this is an Indonesian restaurant, so I would like to come visit and try their food and say hi to the people here. It's big portion. I think the food I found in East Africa is always bigger than back home. And this one here, the spiciness level is authentic. The crunchiness of the fritters, it's very nice. And the spiciness of the sambal. So sambal is chili paste that we have in Indonesia. It's very good. It's very spicy too.
Another issue is the ingredient availability, especially seafood, which is often delayed when imported from Mombasa.
Ingredient dukoresha rero inyinshi kuzibona mu gihugu biragora nka 20%. Izo venti ziba ziri mu gihugu n'ubundi usanga ziri mu mashopu y'abanyamahanga by'umwihariko abanyaziya n'ubundi. Muri make ibiciro baturanguza cyangwa ducuruzaho ntago bihabanye cyane natwe n'igiciro tuba ducuruzaho ku mukiriya hanga kuri restaurant, kuko n'inyungu ivamo bigende kuko baturanguje. N'amaduka tubihahiramo yenda dushobora kuri Patele, n'iduka ry'umuhinde ryitwa Sharama, none mu bahinde n'abandi bake bafite ibindi basapotinga kuri ingredient nk'izo ngizo za Asiatic.
Despite these hurdles, Ngendahimana continues to introduce Rwandans to bold flavors of Indonesian cuisine, one plate at a time. Each of these restaurants is shaping Kigali's culinary landscape, bringing unique international flavors while overcoming challenges in sourcing, training, and customer adaptation. As Kigali's food scene continues to grow, so does its appetite for new experiences.